Man, the way things are shifting right now in NASCAR feels huge, and real fans can feel it. Because every once in a while, somebody stops being just a cool story and starts becoming a real problem for the entire garage. That is exactly the kind of moment we are in right now. You can feel the respect changing. You can feel the tone changing. And when the biggest names in this sport start looking at someone differently, you know this is not just another early season headline. This matters because in this format, in this era, and with how hard it is to survive week after week in the Cup Series, you do not get taken seriously unless you are proving something way bigger than people expected. And right now, that is exactly what is happening. So before we get into it, go ahead and hit like, subscribe to NASCAR Nation Report, and be part of this from the beginning. This channel is brand new, and we are trying to reach 10,000 subscribers with real NASCAR fans who actually live this sport every single week. What makes this story so wild is that Van is not supposed to be this far along this fast, and now the whole garage knows it. 2 years ago, most people in NASCAR looked at SVG like a specialist. He was the guy from New Zealand, the 3-time Australian Supercars champion, the driver with 80 wins and 3 Bathurst 1000 victories who came over, shocked everybody, won the 2023 Chicago Street Course with racing in a one-off start, and instantly became one of the stories the Cup Series had seen in years. That win mattered for a lot of reasons. He became the first driver in the modern era to win a Cup race on debut since Johnny Rutherford almost 60 years earlier. And he also became the first New Zealander ever to win a NASCAR Cup Series race. At that point, a lot of people saw it as an amazing moment, but not the beginning of a real long-term Cup threat. Then came 2024, and that year reinforced the stereotype at first. SVG ran the series full-time with racing, won 3 races, and all 3 came on road courses. He also made a few Cup starts on ovals, and his best oval finish was only 26th. So the talent was obvious, but the oval learning curve was still brutal. That is what made people wonder whether he could ever become a complete Cup driver, instead of just a road course weapon. Then 2025 started, his first full-time Cup season with racing, and honestly it looked rough early. He opened with a 31st at Phoenix, a 34th at Las Vegas, and a 32nd at Homestead. No sugarcoating it. But then things changed. He ran 14th in the Coca-Cola 600, and once the series hit road courses, he became untouchable. He won 5 of 6 road courses, including Mexico City by 16.5 seconds, Glen by more than 11 seconds, and Charlotte by more than 15 seconds. That is domination. He became the driver to reach 5 Cup wins since Dan Gurney in 1968, and won Rookie of the Year. But quietly, something else started happening on ovals late in the year. He started stacking top 15 finishes like 14th at Richmond and 10th at Kansas. That changed the conversation. Now in 2026, everything gets serious. NASCAR brought back the chase format, and that changes everything for SVG. Last year, road course wins could basically lock him in. This year, every race matters, every point matters, and ovals matter even more because the playoffs have no road courses. Charlotte also moved back from the to the oval layout, meaning even fewer road course opportunities in the postseason. SVG has to become good on ovals, period. And he said it himself. He did not join NASCAR just for road courses. He wants to be complete. And Atlanta opened 2026, and he delivered a 6th-place finish at Atlanta, his best oval result ever at that time. That was huge, because last year it took him 31 races to get an oval top 10. This year it took 2 races. Even Joey said on the radio that cars were weapons. That tells you the speed is real. Then came COTA. SVG finished second behind after chasing him down, 48 points, and jumping to 5th in standings. Even when he does not win, he is maximizing points now. Phoenix showed struggle again with 2 spins, but he still finished 11th with 118 green flag passes, 7th best in the field. After Las Vegas, things got even more interesting. He survived a massive three-wide moment that looked like a guaranteed crash and saved the car in unbelievable fashion before finishing last due to damage. But that save changed perception, because talent like that does not go unnoticed. Said SVG is getting better and becoming one of those elite superior drivers. Joey acknowledged the improvement too. Chase said SVG has a natural feel for car balance that cannot be taught easily. Christopher Bell said the current NASCAR format is actually slowing his oval learning curve. Bubba straight up said SVG will win on an oval soon. SVG himself is honest. He says he is still a long way from winning on ovals, but he can feel improvement every week. He is not surviving anymore, he is understanding. And that is the key shift. Because now the question is no longer if SVG can compete on ovals. The question is as when he wins. And when that happens, everything changes again. This is not just a road course specialist anymore. This is a world-class driver learning NASCAR's hardest discipline in real time and getting better fast enough that champions are openly noticing it. And that is what makes this story so dangerous for everyone else. Because once SVG becomes consistent on ovals, he becomes dangerous everywhere. And that is when NASCAR really shifts. So now I want to hear from you. Where do you think SVG gets his first oval win? If you enjoyed this, subscribe to NASCAR Nation Report, and stay tuned for real NASCAR talk every week.